Hello Stampers, I'm Kelly Atchison at stampabove.com, coming to you from a very hot and muggy Menasha, Wisconsin. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Today I have a special treat for you. I have some really pretty cards that I made using the Celebrate Sunflowers bundle of products, and it's also part of the Stamping Society's July tutorial and blog hop. So I'll talk to you a little bit about the tutorial and how you can get it. And I'm going to show you how to make some quick and easy cards using this beauty. Let's flip that camera around and get to work. So this is the Celebrate Sunflowers bundle, and I absolutely love it. The dies are called sunflowers, and look at these beauties. You've got some spriggy leaves in here, you've got some outline leaves, some die cuts that will cut out these leaves, a center for our sunflower, an outline to cut out this big sunflower, and then this detailed overlay die for the sunflower. I love this, absolutely love it. Now, today is my Haley's birthday. She turns 26 today. We're gonna make her a little birthday card, and then I'm gonna show you some other cards that I made in different colors because you guys know I love to do that. We've got a piece of our thick Whisper White cardstock for our base. It's 5.5 by 8.5. I've already scored it at 4 1/4. And we are going to fold that and burnish that edge good. Then I have a piece of basic black. This is 4 by 5 1/4. A piece of Coastal Cabana that is 5 1/8 by 4 7/8. No. 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. A scrap of white, a scrap of black, and a Whisper White envelope. So the first thing we're going to do here, we're going to stamp our sentiment. And I decided that I love the white embossing on black cardstock. It just pops, and you'll see what I mean in just a minute. So since this is for Haley's birthday, I decided to grab the sentiment that says, "Let's celebrate you." I love funky fonts, and these sure qualify. We've got a congratulations on reaching a whole new level of wonderful, which could be a card for anybody. A thank you sentiment, know that you are loved, and then let's celebrate you, which again could also be a sentiment for any occasion that you're celebrating someone. So I'm just gonna stamp this on my basic black with Versamark ink, and then I'm going to bring in my white embossing powder. Got this in my container that my friend Jamie from Michigan gave me a whole bunch of containers for all of my embossing powders, and I just love these. They stack nice in my IKEA drawers. They're fabulous. And these containers are also from IKEA, and they're called systemaplastics.com. Systema. So there you go, made in New Zealand. So for any of my New Zealand friends out there, woohoo! Okay, we're gonna heat set this. And now I'm gonna take my snips. Hang on, I got embossing powder all over my hands. I don't know how I did that. I made a mess of myself already. I stuck my hand in the Flirty Flamingo ink pad. I grabbed it and thought it was closed, and it wasn't. So that's why I'm kind of a mess here. And I decided I love this look. I see some of the Stampin' Up! Artisan stampers doing this a lot, where they cut around these pretty font words. Is fonted a word? I don't know. I don't think it is, but I think we could make it a word. I love these fonts, and I love how they cut out around them and then use this as their sentiment layer. I just think it's so cool looking. So that's what I'm going to do here. And you can see it's pretty easy to cut out like this. It's not hard at all. There we go. Boom. Then I'm going to grab my black mini dimensionals. We're going to get this ready to roll. So once we have our card stamped up, we can add this right to the front. Okay, black mini dimensionals. Love these things. These come in a combo pack with regular size black and mini black. Wonderful. Add them to your next order. You'll love them. Okay. Next thing I want to do here is take this Whisper White scrap, and I am going to use this detailed sunflower die, and I'm going to die cut this in my die cutting machine. I'll be right back. And once I have that done, I love that the paper falls right out of the die. A lot of these pieces will fall right out too. So I love it when a die does that. Don't you love that? It like makes things so much easier. So I've got my die brush adapter for the Take Your Pick tool. And look at how easy those come out. It's just perfect. Then I'm going to get a little more aggressive with those little dots that are in the center. Some of them are going to come out and some of them we're going to need to poke a little bit. But look at that. Pretty simple. And again, I love a die where all the pieces just kind of fall right out. Isn't that pretty? Okay, let's put this away. Now we're ready to do our stamping. So I'm going to grab my card base, my Coastal Cabana layer, and my envelope. We're going to bring in our Coastal Cabana ink pad now. Set this off to the side. And the giant sunflower. Now when I have a big stamp like this, I like to lay it face up and bring my ink to it. That way I can see better what's going on here. This is our envelope, and I'm just going to stamp a big sunflower kind of half, 3/4 of the way on the envelope down here at the bottom. That's going to be really pretty coming in the mail. And then we're going to take this layer and we're going to stamp our sunflowers in Coastal Cabana ink on Coastal Cabana cardstock. So we're doing a tone on tone here. This is a super easy way to make beautiful cards. They're quick. You can whip them up in just about any color you have paper and ink for. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, I love it. And the inside of our Whisper White card base is also going to get a partial sunflower stamped on the inside right there. Now, I told you that I was making this card for my daughter for her birthday. So I decided to pull in a birthday sentiment set. This is called Happiest of Birthdays. And again, I love funky fonts. This certainly qualifies, and I love big sentiments. I love them, like they're my thing. So I'm gonna bring in the Wishing You the Happiest of Birthdays, and I'm going to use Memento ink. And I'm gonna stamp this, whoops, I see I didn't get the ink in the middle there. I'm gonna stamp this giant sentiment right in the middle here. And look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, love it, love it, love it. Okay. Here comes our black layer. We are going to use our liquid glue and add the Coastal Cabana layer to the black layer. There's just an 1/8 inch margin on this, and I love that look too because it just gives it that little bit of pop. Then we're gonna add this to the front of our card. Just like this. Where did our white sunflower go? Right here. Here comes our white sunflower die. And I'm going to just add some glue to the center ring where those dots are super small so the glue isn't going to peek through them. I'm going to put this right over here. Push that down good. Here comes that sentiment. Now you can see that my edges are kind of raised up on this flower, which I think is really cool. That's why I didn't glue them down. Here comes Let's Celebrate You. And I want to add some of these elegant faceted gems. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool to do that. And I think we're going to go with, let's try the clear ones. There's clear, petal pink, and white. And I'm going to go with the clear ones. It's a very subtle look. This is just going to add a little bit of bling to our card. I hope you can see those because they're really pretty. They're almost like water drops, but they're faceted gems. Okay, here is our beautiful birthday card. Look at that. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. I absolutely love this. And then I've got some others here to show you in various colors. So we've got Coastal Cabana. This one is Flirty Flamingo, and now I made these into thank you cards, and of course you can use any sentiment you want on the front of these and cut it out. But isn't that pretty? Flirty Flamingo. Here's Petal Pink. Again, the same card, another thank you card, and Daffodil Delight. Leave me a comment in the comments section and let me know which color is your favorite, Coastal, Flirty, Petal Pink, or Daffodil Delight. I would love to hear that. Now remember, this is part of a monthly tutorial that I do with the Stamping Society. We have a blog hop this month, so when you get to the end of the video, you can click right up here at the top. That's going to take you right over to my blog. You're going to see other projects with demonstrators from all over the world using the Flowers for Every Season suite of products. So that's the little jar with the jar punch, and then also this Create or Celebrate Sunflowers with the sunflower dies. We were able to use either one of those bundles for this particular blog hop. And there is also an exclusive video tutorial with 6 different projects in it, each with their own private video showing you how to make them, that you can get from me when you place an order in the month of July. Now, if you're ordering and your order's under $150, please use this host code when prompted. If your order's over $150, don't use the host code. You're going to get some rewards from Stampin' Up, and I definitely want you to have those. And if you are outside the US or you don't plan on placing an order, you can still get that exclusive video tutorial for $7. Now make sure you click down here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't want to miss anything I have coming out. Click up here to head over to my blog, where you're going to find a blog hop with the Stamping Society today. And thank you guys so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend it with me. If you're in the US, we are celebrating Independence Day this Saturday, July 4th. Wishing you a wonderful holiday weekend. Bye-bye.